Hey everybody and welcome. I'm glad you could join me today. On this video we're going to be looking at adding icons to our map. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who subscribed to this channel, and if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, I'd like to invite you to hit the subscribe and the notification buttons. Maybe give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's jump right into this then, shall we? So as you can see, I have downloaded and created some icons, and I've put them in the images folder in a folder called icons, and using Photoshop I've made sure that they're all exactly the same size, so they're all 21 by 20. As you can see, if I hover over them, you can see they're all the same size, and I've added an underscore icon to the names. Now the reason I've done this is because if we had home.png in this folder, in the previous folder we also have a home image there with that name, that would create some problems with Ren'Py having files with duplicate names. So we add underscore icon just to make sure that we're not going to cause any kind of clash. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into our events.rpy. If you haven't done this with us before, then you won't have all of this text in here. Simply create a new init Python block and then copy the place class that we have here, and we're going to add a new property to this class. So we're going to put and property like so, and then we're going to call this one avatar or icon, whichever you choose. I'm going to call it avatar just to make sure that I don't accidentally create icon twice or something wacky like that. And it's simply going to be self, and we're going to end that line with a colon. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create another variable by outputting, and we're just going to call this icon equals self.name.lower plus underscore icon, and then we're going to say return icon, and we're going to put that in brackets like so. Now what we're essentially doing is, without actually adding another property into this list, we've created a place.avatar property which will return this name. And in fact I'm going to add .png to the end of that so that we will always get the PNG file in there. What we need to do is go to the icons folder like so. And now if we were to run this and ask for our avatar for one of our locations, it should return this file path. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump into our map screen.rpy, and where we've got this button here, we can replace the text with the icon. So what we're going to say is hover q.avatar. I'm going to spell it correctly, and we're also going to replace the idle with q.avatar. This needs to be an image button. Well spotted, everybody. So let's try that again. When we hit start, we should be able to open the map. Could not find icon. There we go, another typo. So we're learning all the time here. We go back into our events.rpy, and that's meant to say icons with an S, another typo. Or as I like to call them, finger trouble or learning errors. Open the map, and as you can see now we have our little icons instead of words, and if we click on them, as you can see they are working perfectly. There we go. So that's really all there is to it. The key to this step or this method is making sure that all of your icons are of the same size and the same style so that they don't look out of place. And you can really put into that property anything you want. If you wanted them all to be the same, you could just put a file path in here. You know, sites like Google Maps, when you have just that little green pointy arrow, things like that, they always tend to work. But if you want individual icons, and you can just create your icons in your folder, make sure that they are the same size and that they're the same style, because you don't want your map to look like a hodgepodge or a mix-up of all kinds of wacky things. So that's really all there is to it. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.